All right, fries and shine taters. Good evening, good morning, whatever it happens to be. Oh God, that didn't take any time at all. Didn't miss a beat. Thank you, TP. Hope your evening's going well. Yeah. So before we dive into the game this evening, I'm gonna do the thing. Yoink. 1 week from Saturday, August 8th, 2 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Are there other Eastern Time, but do I need to say U.S. Eastern Time, or is that just kind of assumed? I f***ing know. Who cares? Anyway, U.S. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Chaya, hello. Good to see you. Yes, 1 week from Saturday, 2 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, I will be hosting my 3-year streaming anniversary and charity drive. Been at this stuff for about 3 years now, and I don't intend to stop anytime soon, so I'm going to make it all your problem. I currently have some guests lined up to do a discussion type of dealio. I'm going to be doing a tier list of the games I've played on stream this past year. Going to do it with a group this time because I feel like that'd be a bit more, just like it'd be more fun that way. So I've already got a few guests lined up. We're also going to be doing a charity fundraiser benefiting Rainbow Railroad. They are a nonprofit organization that helps LGBTQ plus people relocate to safer locations, fleeing violent situations, political persecution, all that bad stuff, so that hopefully they can find a better, more stable home to live genuinely and freely. It's a good organization. Their work is necessary, and let's try to raise some money. As is typical, I will be... Oh, I think my OBS is being stupid. Well, here's hoping the stream still works. I'll find out. I will be matching all community contributions, so I will... Yeah. That's something I always try to do with charity donations. I know times are tough right now, and I don't want to ask people to do something I myself am not willing to do. So if you can donate a few dollars, I will match it 1 for 1. That is a promise and a threat, so deal with it. I may have to look into them since I've done the Trevor's Project. Yeah, I've done charity drives for Trevor Project. Who else have I done more than once? There's also a charity that's more local to my to where I live called Lost and Found Youth. Sort of working under a similar umbrella. I think I've also done charity fundraisers for the ACLU. I try to do charity fundraisers 2 or 3 times a year. I'll be doing one for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Yes, I know that's another big organization that a lot of people raise money for. I haven't done one for St. Jude's yet, but I have done one with Gamers Outreach once or twice. So that's one thing I appreciate. I'm glad that in the streaming and online space, like, people are really doing a lot of charity fundraising and whatnot. I wish we lived in a better world where such things weren't necessary all the time, but they are. And, as much stuff is not so great right now, it is pretty heartening to see, people rallying and trying to do what good they can. But yeah, that'll be next Saturday. Please look forward to it. Let's see. Let me put that away. Yoink. And so what am I doing tonight? Well, I just wanted kind of a chill evening, so I'm just going to crash around Final Fantasy XIV for a little bit. I did reach out to a couple of friends to see if they'd be available. If they are, we'll do something together, and if not, I'll just run some roulettes. I've actually been digging into Viper a little bit recently. I am way behind on Dawn Trail content. Like, I've got a few jobs at level 100. And I always try to play around with the new classes that they come out, but I've barely touched Viper. And after spending a couple of evenings working on it, it's starting to click. Because, like, the whole 1-2-3 combo system with them looks real complicated. What with this indicator, I'll go into that in a moment for those of you who haven't played before. But it's honestly pretty simple. And I can see it being the kind of rotation you just zen out to. I do it around December since it's close to Christmas, plus the little young adventurers looking forward to something. Yeah, I typically try to put charity fundraisers close to milestones for myself. The main ones I recognize are my what may or may not be my IRL birthday, my streaming anniversary, and then my affiliate anniversary, which tend to line up for like mid-April, late July, late November, thereabouts. One moment, taking a sip of water. I did the Trevor's Project in June. Yeah, a lot of people doing Trevor Project stuff in June. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I need to get back to playing Final Fantasy XIV again, along catching up since I'm an Endwalker. Okay, I will not be doing any story content. If I queue in... Yeah, I will not be doing any story content. I am caught up on MSQ. So story spoilers for Dawn Trail should be minimal. It's possible I may run into a Dawn Trail dungeon during roulettes, but if I recognize that's what's happening, I'll let you know. Yeah, I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for the bulk of the past 10 or 11 years or so. Like, I started playing when patch 2.5 was contemporary, or like whenever they just introduced the Gold Saucer during Realm Reborn. I took a break for about 6 or 8 months around patch 7.2. I just wasn't playing it. And I fired things up, I guess a couple of months ago to get caught up on content, and I really enjoy this game, but I just kind of got burned out. Part of it is I had some pretty big hangups about streaming it. I felt like it didn't make for good content. And I don't mean like capital Z, ooh, must have the content. I don't know. At the time, it just wasn't something I enjoyed streaming, so it just kind of got put to the wayside. But I'm trying to, you know, get over it and just crash around, have fun. Why not? Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to start with doing a...
Potato!
Oh god, here we go. Oh god, ow, ow. Thank you for the combo. Let's see, what's available? Yeah, we'll start with a leveling. Why not? Get a lot of XP that way. Nice, and also it's fine, as I even told a few friends who stream 14, even though you're playing the game ahead of me, you're not spoiling it for me. Since you did warn people who are not into the story, I'm spoiling the game myself. Okay, no, that's cool. Yeah, I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally flashbang us with, hey, here's the final boss. I know some people do label spoiler streams. I suppose I could have tagged my stream with that. I forgot. No, I'm not doing story stuff, so I normally wouldn't worry about that. While we're in queue, so I haven't gone too deep down the rabbit hole with like glamours and whatnot. Dude, you're fine, and that was funny how you got attacked with potatoes. Yes, my VTuber model is vaguely, well, can you take an educated guess as to what my VTuber model is very roughly based on? Yeah, so potatoes are a thing. Okay, yeah, and so I leaned into it. Why not? Yeah, because my character in Final Fantasy XIV is a Lalafell, you should be lucky you're not called emergency food. Funny that, among my partner and our cat, I am the emergency rations. If something ever goes horribly wrong, I'll be eaten first. But, yeah, I have a 21-year-old kitty. She will likely be making an appearance on, well, maybe not on camera, but making an appearance at some point. Without fail, whenever she wants attention, she will dive bomb onto my desk, no matter how much stuff I've got on there. I actually have a little donation jar set up to where if I hit my microphone or my cat hits the microphone, I put $1 in the charity jar. But yeah, I went with the potato thing because, well, Lalafell, and it just kind of writes itself. When I first reached affiliate status, one of the first things I did was set up a whole bunch of redeems centered around potatoes, because I think it's funny. And I think I started keeping track of it a little over a year ago, and I've had like almost 40,000 potatoes thrown at me. Once I'm done with this leveling dungeon, I will pull up the counter. If my bot doesn't post it first. I went as a Rin Aura female, made her back in 2019. I see. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I was about to say, I just ran this in roulette a little while ago. But no, I didn't. I misremembered. And she's only 5'2". Yeah, it is kind of funny how female Aura are generally pretty short, and male Aura aren't they rather tall? Like I don't think they're the tallest race, but they're up there. Oh no, we've got 3 Lalas. That means someone's here as a chaperone. Welcome to La La Land. Well played. Okay, so I'm new to Viper, so I might botch the explanation. So this little dual sword indicator right here, that's sort of a visual tell for how you want to be doing your 1, 2, 3 combo. And the short version is follow the blinky lights. If you follow the blinky lights, you will not go wrong. If there are no blinky lights, you can hit whatever. Hey, look, Riku, what did the Lalafell say when asked for a few gil? You gotta take it up with Tataru? Sorry, I'm a little short. I approve. Okay, so I'm actually low enough level to where my, to where the sword indicator activates. So if you look down on my hotbar, you'll see some attacks have these little, like, dancing lines around them. That's going to be the next attack in your combo. So this level is really just a 1-2 rotation. Why are Lalafell such nice players? Because they never look down on people. Actually, we look down on people a lot. Don't tell anyone. We have a reputation to maintain. Just, you know, figuratively, not literally. Blame on my partner, he got me into dad jokes. Well, you know, why be a dad when you can tell the jokes for free? Did you hear about the psychic Lalafell on the run from the guards? They're a small, medium, at large. That is very good, TP. That is very good. Where do Lalafell go to drink? The mini bar. Oh, I do have a 1-2-3. Oh, I might have a 1-2-3 combo for my melee rotation, not my AoE rotation at this level. Okay, so yeah, you see how the red one's lined up? I hit the 1. The blue one's lit up. I hit the 2. And it's lit up in yellow. That matters at higher levels than I'm at right now. So really just follow the blinky lights. Okay, we got some ads. I have been afflicted with doom, which at this boss means I need to go on this glowy platform. That used to be sort of a hard mechanic for people to figure out from back before they telegraphed and explained what those effects were quite so much. Lots of people used to die on this boss. Doom, Rip and Tear? No, just a regular type. Oh, Doom again. Let's go to this platform. Here we go. And later iterations of this, well, not later iterations. A lot of later boss fights where you have Doom, there's usually a specific thing you need to do to dispel it. Like sometimes that means the healer needs to top off your health, or I feel like the health top off is kind of a common one. Come on. A little closer. Okay, that'll work. This guy with the glowy head, it was hard to tell, but he was standing on a glowy platform, and you want to kill him on it so that it'll open the door. If you kill him and he's not on the platform, nothing will happen and he'll respawn. The door won't open and he'll respawn. You gotta do it all over again. Okay. There are a bunch of optional rooms in this dungeon that people used to bother with, but nowadays primary strat is just go for the rooms that matter. On one hand, I kind of miss the variety of it, but I also get, okay, I've been running this dungeon for like 12 years. I've seen it already. I also don't actually remember the combination at the end of the dungeon. Like, at the beginning of the dungeon, there's a marker for a sort of a key code puzzle. Not exactly a key code, but it's kind of a key code. And after playing this game for so many years, I don't remember the combination. Oops. Captain Hook having to make tough choices. On one hand, that could work. On the other hand, oh, wait. Well, now you just made it awkward. I have my group chat, my in-game chat covered, but when I rolled into the dungeon, someone complimented me on my hair. Oh, and I was starting to talk about it at the beginning, earlier in stream, but I got distracted. Yes, my glamour is in fact Johnny Bravo. That was intentional. I actually redid this glamour recently because now they have like actual kind of normal t-shirts and stuff in the game. You can actually do a Johnny Bravo glamour. It's simple, but I like it. Well, I guess really Monk would be more appropriate. I haven't played much Monk. I don't quite... Never quite figured out the... Then again, I haven't played Monk much since, like, Stormblood. So maybe I would like it now. I don't know. I would like to find a melee job that I really latch on to. During the Shadowbringers cycle, I loved Ninja. But I didn't keep up with it in Endwalker. They added just one too many buttons for my dumb brain to keep up with, and I never really tried it again after that. Like, that's... Okay, one is side, two is rear. Oh, shit, I'm attacking the wrong one. I did a dumb. I'm gonna pass on this loot because it's way lower level than anything I could use. Tank's taking a beating. But at this level, I'm not too bad. Let's see, 2 sprouts, a returning player, and then... Only one member of our party has been consistent with the game. I wonder when the returning player icon goes away. I don't immediately know. Been at it for a few months, off and on. This because we gotta open the door. Okay. Ah, wrong button. That was sort of the puzzle element. You're supposed to match some tablets you pick up throughout the dungeon to the what's on the pedestal. And it might be hard to see on stream, but there's a little diamond on this pedestal. So you're supposed to put like the gem tablet in there. And if you put the wrong one open, if you put the wrong one in, it'll spawn some mobs. And then when the mobs are dead, you can go in there anyway. Put a pumpkin on my head. Okay, you're just gonna do them all. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, and TP, you don't have to apologize for dad jokes. I encourage them. Go ahead and focus this guy first. I also don't have to apologize for dad jokes from dad either. Ah, yes. Oh, I put the right pedestal in there, the right tablet in there. Yeah, if the dad joke came from your dad, that's on your dad, not you. Okay, good. My timers are working. Sometimes I wonder if they glitch. Yep. I've got aggro. First time I told dad jokes, he didn't laugh. That sort of reminds me. A man walks into a bar. The barkeeper tells him to duck. A lot of mobs. I generally don't do much tanking in this game, but I always try to follow the rule of thumb of like, grab 2 packs of monsters. 2 is enough. Sometimes you can grab more. 2 is enough. Although really the rule, if you want to get technical, grab as many as you are comfortable handling. I've played with some tanks who can pull to the frickin' wall if given the opportunity. And I've played with some tanks who are learning the ropes and can only handle one group at a time. Okay, and now we're at the boss. Do I have my forward dash? No, that's a level 40. Oh, the tank is new. Alright, that explains a bit. He's doing alright. Let's get these verges. These are just going to shoot line AoEs all over the place and be annoying. Damn. Oh. Could have done the directional on that. Certain abilities do more damage if you... Oh. Yeah. Certain abilities do more damage if you do them from like the side of the enemy or behind it. Not a night and day difference, but it is, you know, it is optimal. My main DPS is actually Machinist, which is a ranged DPS class. And I generally have a pretty easy time keeping track of boss mechanics with that job. Part of why I've had some difficulty with melee, because I haven't done melee all that much, really. I'm not used to, like, seeing the abilities up close. Get some more of these things out of the way. Okay, that's enough of them. Limit break. Why not? And he's gone. Hooray! I'm gonna calm the tank. Because they were a sprout and they knew what to do. I got a commendation. Hooray. All right. So let's see. That's our... Leveling Roulette gives us a ton of experience, but it's only once per day. Why don't we go ahead and do... So with this expansion, I've kind of given up on doing the loot treadmill. Typically what you would want to do is earn tokens, tomestones, to buy late game gear. But then you end up running the same like 5 things over and over again, and boy howdy, I get too bored for that. So I'm generally more interested in getting experience for jobs that I want to learn to play than I am with getting tomestones for gear. Let's see, trials is usually worth our time. Actually, wait, what else? Oh, that was quick. Never mind. Problem is, I'm new to this job and it's at level... It starts at level 80, so you can run endgame content through level 80. That would be Shadowbringers. So while I'm learning this job, I could run into something fairly modern. Or I could run into Garda at level 50. That's fine. Not going to complain. Oh. That Reaper's got a fancy weapon. Is that an ultimate weapon? Oh, it's the Relic. Okay, I don't know if it's the most up-to-date version of the Relic. In fact, it probably isn't, because I think that just launched in the patch from like 2 days ago. Yeah, I have not done much of my Relic quest. In fact, I've got a whole bunch of tokens for the Demi-Atma phase. You need 3 of each of these 6-colored gemstones. That is something I could grind. I would like to at least, you know, validate having this much inventory taken up by clearing one, but at the same time, I haven't done it. Okay. Where are you? Okay, line of sight with the pillar. Okay. So at least at this level, I have the proper, like, 1, 2, 3 combo. There we go. So with Viper, you really have like short explanation. You have two 1, 2, 3 combos, and you alternate between them. And the little indicators on the swords tell you which steps to do, because otherwise it's confusing. Yeah. Okay. And now she's going to do her ultimate. We got to hide behind one of these things with 3 pillars. With pillars that are 3 tall. How did the tank not die? Anyone in chat, type good bot. I believe Sari just caught a spammer. Or if you think you're funny, you can type good butt. And there's 2 of them. Is it just me, or are spam bots coming in 2s these days? Ow. I've specifically noticed them coming up in pairs. They must be getting desperate. The economy's in shambles. Now they gotta spam your channel twice. Okay. Oh, we're almost a level, whatever the next level is. Probably 85. I'm going to calm the tank because they have a portrait set up. I'm not going to calm them because they left. I'm going to calm the Reaper because they've got a portrait set up. Hooray, commendation. What else do I want to run? Ooh, Alliance Raids needs DPS. That's always fun. What's the question? Oh, if my face looked weird just now, I was taking a sip of water. Well, really, the adventure and need bonus is pretty minimal. Oh, you know what? I bet it matters. That's right. If you're leveling, the adventure and need bonus is paltry amount of XP. But if you're at maximum level and earning tomestones, you get some decent stuff. Whatever. I'll run it anyway. Why not? But yeah, I'm still catching up on Dawn Trail stuff. The main things I still need to do is I need to finish the role quests. I think I've done 4 of the 5 roles. The one that's remaining is melee DPS, which I could do ninja. I've got ninja at 100. I could just do that, and I've been whittling away at it. And then Hildebrand. I need to finish Hildebrand. Maybe we'll do some Hildebrand tonight. I don't know. That would require me narrating a lot, and I generally don't care for that. I don't know. Role waiting list number 12. I know. While we're waiting, I can go ahead and do my weekly hunt to get teleport tokens. I don't know what it is, but for the longest time now, in Ul'dah, when you teleport into the Aetheryte Plaza, there's always a group of people standing right at the top of the stairs, sweeping. And I applaud their, I applaud them being civic-minded, trying to get the place clean, but... Okay, need to fight the Monarch Ogre Fly. Let me find where that is. Going to be in South Shroud. Okay, so I need to go to... Let's start at Camp Tranquil. Travel, teleport. There we go. Oh, excuse me. All right. And as we get close to our hunt's target, it'll give us an indicator. Or the alliance raid will pop, whichever happens first. Oh, wait, are they this way? Yeah, they might be. Okay. So, for the longest time, you were not able to use flying mounts in the Realm Reborn areas, just because they weren't originally designed for that, and so there was no geometry up top. And they were saying officially they didn't really have any plans to update that, but according to Southwest, let's try. And apparently that was just a project that some of the devs worked on like during their lunch breaks, just because they wanted it to happen. I think they implemented that during the Shadowbringers cycle. I don't quite remember. Been a while. Okay, southeast. So it's okay. So it is in this direction. There we are. There's our bug. Hey, everyone, say hi to the bug. Goodbye, bug. Bug is gone. Oh, is that the first creature I killed with those 2 pieces of gear? Huh, perfect timing. Back in the day, that bug was a mild challenge. Nowadays, you can one-shot it. I wonder where we're going to land. If I am unlucky, we will land in the near raids. Or particularly the third one. I like the near raids, it's just the third one is very, very, very long. Come on, hit the button. Thank you. Ah, World of Darkness. Okay. Let's get a look at this motley crew. Okay, we have a Sentai hero. We have Cyclops from X-Men. Let's see, what else we got? Not spotting anything else specifically silly. Okay, the White Mage's adventure card is similar to mine. If I don't hear otherwise, they get the calm. I'm in Fanfrit. I have Jesus, Master Roshi, and Luffy from One Piece. That's great. Well, that's positioned in a place where we can't attack it. You'd be surprised because I know what Famfrin is called Mainrit. Ah, I did not actually know that. Well, that was me being careless. Causes the Weibo police. Is this a recent phenomenon? Because I'm not familiar with that. The only server I really know by reputation is Valmung because, well, yeah. I'm on Lamia, and apparently Lamia used to be like the roleplay server, which I guess that's a thing people do. I've never really noticed it. It's been around from 2019. Had I known it was the shitposting server, well, then again, I started playing in like 2014, 2015, so I guess that predated that. And at the time, I had a bunch of friends who played. So I would have joined. So I joined to be on their server, and they were on Lamia. I think they picked it because it was one of the less congested servers at the time. I'm spinning the boss. Oh, okay, I need to go from red to blue. I did play Final Fantasy XIV back when it came on PS3, but sadly my account was hacked. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I know a couple of folks who've had their accounts compromised over the years. Not a lot, but a couple. I've had two-factor authentication on my account for a while. I don't know that that's saved my bacon at any point, and it's one of those things you hope you never find out. When the Sony... Oh, it was part of the Sony hacks. Okay, that... Still sorry that happened. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, look away, look away. There's still one left. Okay. Which sucks since I only started playing the game one time. Oh. Since I only played the game one time. Yeah, losing your progress like that just really, really sucks. I think the only time I've ever lost like a bunch of game data was... Oh, and I died. Oh, we have tanks who aren't grabbing ads. That's what's happening. Now, while I have a moment, the only time I've ever really lost like a lot of game progress or like a save file was back when I was playing Dragon Warrior 4. First off, the fact that I called it Dragon Warrior should tell you something. Second, when I say I was playing Dragon Warrior 4, I meant I played it on the Nintendo. The original Nintendo, the 8-bit one. I got to chapter 2 of the story, restarted that, fired up the game later, and I got the notification of, sorry, your save data has been corrupted, and I never played it again. That was a long time ago. Okay, I'm up. Okay, we got ads up. Okay, brand of the Iron Pull. I need to... Next time the floor turns red and blue, I need to go blue. Okay. That's one down. I wonder if we have so many DPS down that we might actually lose this fight. Because I believe Final Hourglass is in fact a DPS check. I've just never seen it triggered once. Oh. What the hell happened? Oh well. We didn't get the normal floor indicator. I guess maybe we took too long, so we didn't get the warning indicator for get out of the quadrant. Ah. Okay, there was no way for me to recover from that. He did an AoE right when we got off the floor. There's no helping that. Oh, let's see. Man, I remember with the old Nintendos, you didn't have a save file. You had to play from the very beginning no matter what. I think the first Nintendo game to incorporate a like a save chip and the accompanying battery was I think it was the original Zelda. Other than that, yeah, you're absolutely right. Or a lot of them also had like a password function where you know, you could get a passcode and pick up where you left off. That was really just a developer's code to set certain flags and variables. Good times. I actually remember, this was more during the Super Nintendo era, but, you know, back in my day, you could go down to the Blockbuster Video and rent a video game. But for long-running games with, you know, save systems and whatnot, you could eventually tell, like, wait a minute, I recognize the names this person is using. Like, you and another customer are clearly trading off the game back and forth. And so while with rental cartridges, like, you know, you paid for the rental. If there's not a save slot available, you got to overwrite them. But you recognize the other player. I was like, I'm gonna overwrite the other save file because I know you. Well, I know of you, and I don't want to erase your progress. I specifically recommend that. I specifically remember that happening with Secret of Evermore. And it was memorable because the main person, the player, named their character Tetsuo, and they named their pet Akira. Which, if you've ever seen the movie Akira, those names should mean something to you. Good times. Okay, I'm standing on red. I need to go blue. And DPS is easy. DPS just go burr. What? Oh, I'm in the middle. Get away from me. I'm in the middle. Get away from me. Okay. Mine was the Mario Duck Hunt combined with a Zelda game that was made for the old Nintendo. Yeah, I had the Mario Duck Hunt. I remember playing Final Fantasy 1 on Nintendo. I never beat it. My brother did. Brotato did. In case you haven't gathered yet, dude, remember when PlayStation 2 came out, we had to go to Walmart to buy the demos, but with your heads looking up at the screen? Oh, play the demos. Yeah, I remember demo stations at stores. That was fun. Okay, now I need to go blue, or otherwise I'll take a butt ton of damage. Okay, I think we're doing better this time. My very first Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy X. Dude, 10 was a good one. 10 was really, really good. I know it wasn't everyone's cup of tea, but I feel like 10 is where, for better or for worse, mostly the better, I would say, they really started experimenting with, you know, what is a Final Fantasy game? What is the format? What's the interaction model? And also, one of the main things I remember about 10, that is a downer of a story. That is an absolute downer of a story. You're on a death march. And for the longest time, for you to win means letting a friend die. Honestly, I still think that was pretty gutsy for them to do as a story. I have a mixed opinion or a mixed favorite between 10 and 10-2. I never actually played 10-2. I remember, whoop, stand on red. Oh, I'm just gonna focus the boss. Okay. And we're done. I never actually played 10-2. I'll admit I was in the camp where when 10-2 came out and it was all like very tonally different from 10, I was like, this doesn't sound like something for me. But as I understand it, like the game is aged really, really well. Like if you approach it for what it is, it's really good. But if you're expecting something more tonally consistent with Final Fantasy X, it is 1,000 times not that. That doesn't make it bad. That just makes it very different. 10, I love the story and everything, but it was sadly you couldn't go back to get the stuff you missed. For 10-2, I love how they had different outfits, plus you can go back with some parts you missed, but the storyline was confusing on each characters. Yeah, I know people, I mostly hear people just really enjoyed the gameplay of 10-2. And they liked the tone. It was a very different tone, but people liked it. And there's something to be said for, you know, fun times. But yeah, I was part of the camp that was like, this looks stupid. I'm not gonna play it. And I didn't play it. I don't really know what the story is for 10-2. I do know that it is possible to bring a certain character from 10 back. But I think it requires a specific sequence, and I don't know what it is. Well, they have Final Fantasy X on Steam. Yeah, that's kind of on my permanent wish list. I should just go ahead and buy it. Actually, before I do that, gotta love it when a sequel gets a sub-sequel. Did they ever have like a 10-2-2? No. No, that's not a thing they did. But it wouldn't surprise me. Although you could argue that like Final Fantasy XIV is a sequel with a sub-sequel, if you really want to think about it too much. Because the main storyline in Final Fantasy XIV that they've been doing for most of the time concluded with Endwalker. It was an ending point. There's still plenty of world to discover and, you know, play around with, but, you know, the story arc was done. They could have ended it. So arguably with Dawn Trail, now we're, and onwards, I think they're calling the new story sequence the Godless Realms Saga. We're now in sub-sequel territory. But now, before I buy 10 and the 10-2 pack, which does go on sale pretty frequently, I've been meaning to replay 9 for a very long time. And I do have 9. And I have it on Steam Deck. Rather, I have a Steam Deck, and that's the way I'm going to play it. But I need to finish up the game I'm currently playing on Steam Deck, which is Crosscode. But I will say, once you beat 10, there's a short video in 10, then you play 10-2. Soon, once you beat 10-2, there's another thing you play, but I can't say the spoilers. I know there's a video showing artwork. And here I thought Kingdom Hearts was convoluted. But no, before I replay 10, I need to replay 9. I've been meaning to revisit that for a long time. I only ever played it the once on the original PlayStation. Especially now that Dawn Trail is out and complete, and Dawn Trail borrowed a lot from Final Fantasy IX. I kind of want to compare it because I don't remember a lot. Oops. I forgore all the things. Oh, I'm a snack. I'm a snack. I'm a snack. Whee! I thought that was a swallow marker. Oops. Oh well. That's okay. I need to play 7 and 8, and then the next 3 13s. Yeah, of the mainline Final Fantasies, I have never played 2, 3, and 13. And I'll be frank, I have no interest in playing 13. Not knocking those that love it, but I'm an adult with a day job. And I understand everything I've heard about 13 is it gets really good after about 30 hours. 30 hours is the runtime for kind of a long game that's actually good. I'm okay with slow starts. I love the Persona series, which, boy howdy, them some games with some slow starts. But 30 hours and then it gets good? No, I don't have time for that. Holy crap, Oli, I am getting raided. Zwar, good to see you. Thank you so much for sending folks my way. You were also playing Final Fantasy 14. Okay, well, I'm going to try doing the raid greeting while I'm playing the video game, so hold on to your butts, folks. I'm multitasking. Those of you coming in with Zwar, I am Rekujira, Lal Felpapodon Punmeister Extraordinaire. I do variety gaming, I do Gunpla stuff, and tonight I am playing, well, you can probably... If you were watching Zwar's stream and you don't know what Zwar was playing, and then you raid in, then you still don't know what I'm playing. I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. I've been playing the game pretty mostly regularly since like Heaven's Ward came out. I did take a bit of a break during the Dawn Trail cycle, and tonight I'm just kind of crashing around doing whatever. I'm actually leveling Viper, which is a job that I hadn't really put too much stock in. But now that the rotation's kind of clicking, I'm enjoying this job. Like Zwar, I am a member of Team Eldenwood, which is a streaming community for VTubers aged 30 and up. I don't know the whole spiel, but the gist of it is your dreams and hobbies and interests and passions don't die when you're 30. Very good group of folks, and I'm very happy to get to know a bunch of them. Zwar, if you need to raid and run, I totally get it. Do what you got to do. I know streaming can take a lot out of you. If you want to hang for a bit, what were you doing in Final Fantasy 14? Cerberus. If I follow the traditional model for what the raid groups are supposed to do, I'm in group Team B, which means I'm supposed to go in the belly. It is still wild that there is a boss mechanic where you're supposed to get swallowed whole. Okay, gastric juice, I believe. Okay, now I'm minimum. That means I need to get et. Oh, wait, then I need to go in the boogers, which means I'll get et. Dinner is ready, so I have to get going soon. No, do what you gotta do. Hope you have something good. Let's see. I was decorating the new FC house. We got a large in miss, and everyone's super excited. Congratulations! Yeah, my free company already had a house when I played the game, so thankfully I never had to do the housing lottery. But that's pretty exciting. I know a lot of folks have it is a long and hard-won battle to actually get a house. So I hope you have fun playing with it. Oh, yeah, nah, very lucky indeed. When I started playing this game, all my FC mates were already, like, super diehards and did all the hard stuff for housing. So I guess I'm kind of a Nepo baby. A Nepotato baby. Yeah, I said it. 55 bits, good lord. I knew there was a lot of competition, but wow. That's a lot. Hey, the boss is fettered. Go ham. Oh, don't let my Lalafell retainer steal for you because you already stole a whole house. About 3 of them belong to some roofs and wall decorations. Yeah, like, it is so funny when, like, because I know there's just like a randomized, pretty extensive loot table for what the retainers will get, but like, how do they steal a roof? How does that work? Like, never mind that this is, you know, high crimes and felonies. What are the logistics of that? How do they steal a whole ass roof with nobody noticing? Also, if they bring home decorations, is that like a thinly veiled, passive aggressive, like, you really need to clean this place up? Dog's mad. Guardian, good to see you. I'm thinking, how the hell can this little person steal a whole house? Oh, need a window. Okay, abandonment is over. Over some decorations. It was mostly a statue, some training dummies, and a few other big stuff. Yeah, like really, it's just a data entry on a spreadsheet. Don't worry about it. But I have to think about these things because I have to. I love all the weird little incongruities in this game. Hell, I remember she even stole someone's pants. There are situations where one could get away with stealing pants. They're no less of a, what's the word? Felony. There we go. Sorry. They're no less of a felony than stealing an actual house. But like pants, you could actually carry that on your person. But like carrying entire walls and a house and a floor, I don't know. This game is weird and silly, and I love it. So many weird little incongruities. Stealing someone's pants, really going for the bottom line. So many members of my chat are really good at dad jokes. They say the chat reflects the streamer, and I don't know if I should be proud of that or afraid. So I just won't think about it. My old FC group looked at me and was like, huh, did you train her to do that? What you're saying is your chat is a mirror. I mean, yeah, I did use the word reflect. That's sort of the metaphor. Oh. And disappear and shoot another laser. Zero form particle beam. Okay, moving on. Uh-oh. TP, I think you're plotting something. Land. What? Why are you playing land? What is this, Magic the Gathering? Get in the way of the storm. There it is. Sometimes it's hard to spot the ads. That's another thing that's fun about playing ranged DPS. Targeting is easy. You just stand back and click on the thing. Now I'm confused. I think that makes 2 of us, TP. I saw the little note-taking and I thought you were plotting something. To be fair, you do plot many things. Can you blame me? Hey, I just work here and don't get paid enough. Wait a minute. Wait, if you work here, does that mean I have to pay you? I don't recall hiring you. Does this make me a manager? Oh god, I am not cut out for management. Real talk, I'm at the point in my real life career where I probably should consider management. Or at least taking more of a leadership role in certain things, but man, I fucking don't want to. I really don't. Every person I know in management is just exhausted all the time. And I work in a creative field, so I would rather, like, continue making the thing. Okay, well, it's not gonna matter. I hit limit break, but it was already dead. Oh, nice. We got most of another level from that. Good God. I'm gonna calm the other Lala with the amazing portrait. Anything I don't have? Circus shard. What uses this? Oh, you make a tiny circus tower. I'm just gonna leave. Don't need any of this stuff. No comms for me. All right, so, ow, thank you. I wanted to replace that window anyway. Let's see now. I'm joking, hun. When I say that to a few friends, the response is like, wait, you get paid? I don't pay you at all, or you don't work here. I don't actually have any mods, so I would be very surprised. Yeah, you know what? Let me take another sip of water. That's a 1. That's a 2. All right. My break timer has actually been yelling at me since about halfway through World of Darkness. So I'm going to get up and take a break. Get up, stretch. You yourselves get some water. Tend to your 2 or 4-legged children, whatever you got. I'll be back in a minute. Yoink. And I'm back. All right, so that was Alliance Roulette. Usually the last one I do in my roulette rotation is normal raids. It doesn't get that much XP, but I like the normal raids. I like a lot of those fights. So we'll do that. And after that, I'll find something else. Somebody I know on. Everyone's... Oh, I wonder if a bunch of folks are doing... I think they just expanded the Occult Crescent. What with... Oh, we've got a new quest for the Viper job. Yep. I will deal with that later. That's right, we just hit level 85. For some reason I thought the next quest happened at 87. Ah, Shiva. What do we got? Anything funny? No, I'm the only Joker in the crowd. Between me and the other Viper, the dancer, Wind Dance partnered with the other Viper for the DPS boost. Honestly, that's probably fair because I'm still figuring out this job. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is level 80. This is Shiva circa Shadowbringers. Yeah, that's definitely the right call because I do not know how to do this fight melee. Okay, now I've got to do the full rotation here. Now there's lots more buttons to press. Why can't I move? Ow. Oop. Sort of with that. That's okay. Boy, I'm glad I fainted on that. I rather used faint. That's a mitigation. She just did a heavy honking tank buster. Get that shit out of here. Ow. Be a chase? Yep, it's a chase. Ow. Oh no, both of the tanks just went overboard. Oh, we're probably about to wipe. I don't remember the mechanics of this terribly well. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Good on the healers. I've got 3 bone stacks. That's not good. Oh, it's a look away. Shit, when she changes her outfit, she needs to look away. I have never had to deal with that as a ranged range class. So, whoopsie. Oh, dang, I wasted the Vice Winder. Oh well. Welcome if you got him. 4 Voln stacks. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, shit. Okay, some horses here. Oh, hey Giselle. Hi Rico, I didn't see your Discord message until much late after the fact. The Skylark has been gardening all day. Oh, no pressure. Mostly just been running roulettes and chilling. Offer still stands if you want to hang out and do stuff. I keep telling myself I'll do gardening at my house. I've been living in this house for about 7... Wait, huh? What year is it? About 8 years. Hasn't happened yet. Well, now it's just way too freaking hot outside, so... Well, this will be on shortly. Score! Oh, get away from her. God, I love this track. I think, yeah, Iron Mouse did a cover of this not too long ago that was really good. Oh, that's a whiff. Oh, holy crap. Sky, so much, thank you so much for donating gift subs. That is very sweet of you. I really appreciate that. Anyone in chat, if you just got a gift sub, be sure to thank Sky, who is a fantastic streamer and one of my personal inspirations. She's one of the people I blame for getting me into this dumb hobby. I will give her the thanks and attention due in just a moment. If I stop now, I will die. Oh, fuck. Ow. I'm okay. Okay, I like Viper. I'm not great at it, but I'm starting to believe. It is starting to make sense. Hey, I dodged. Oh, the other Viper died. That's why I'm second on the aggro table. That's not supposed to happen. Dodge this. Oh, no. Oh, right. There's one more check here.
Potato!
Ow. Thank you. Have I mentioned that Shadowbringers is really, really, really good? I promise I'll catch up with chat in just a moment. Oh, the mount. That's right. Yeah, you get the rainbow unicorn for gifting subs. I should probably do that. I need to look up and see what the Savage form of this fight is, because I wonder how this part plays out in Savage. Oh, we're still down a DPS. Okay, let's refresh my buffs. Okay. Now there's a rotation. You know, the rotation for this kind of feels like Gunbreaker. Okay, all right. Done with the fight. Let me exit out of there, give a calm. I like that one. And they left. I like that one. Okay, so let's see. All right, catching up with that. Let's see. Yeah, Sky, thank you again for gifting subs to the channel. That is very kind of you. Let's see what else. Yes, Rainbow Haunts. Yes, I want to get the Rainbow Unicorn. That is fantastic. I want to get the Rainbow Unicorn. Let's see. Look at this potato dodging. Well, I've been playing this game long enough. I should know how to dodge one or two things occasionally. But I was mentioning earlier, like, I've never really focused on a melee job, so a lot of these mechanics I can dodge from range without even having to think about it. But in melee, welp. Let's see, what else we got? Haters, yes, it's just a reskin nightmare. Me, yes, but it's a gay unicorn. It is fantastic. I need to have it. Let's see. If I remember right, the mount is happening still in August, either gifted. I should take a look at that because I would like to have the mount and... yeah, I'll have to look at that. Oh shit, is that tension in the shroud? It's Quarry Mill. It is Quarry Mill. Because that's where I left off for the Viper quest line. Let's see. Ooh, a hype chest. Oh shit, I didn't even realize there was a hype train. I didn't notice that. On your screen, it looked like it. No, that's not where I was. Tension is the weather effect for Odin. Ah! Oh, the weather effect. Oh god! Thank you. And I'm back. Right. Hey, remember when Odin was a thing? I mean, still is, but... good times. I'm surprised they haven't done anything to make Odin more contemporary, unless I'm forgetting something. Have they done further iterations of Odin? I don't think they've done that. I miss playing 14, plus leveling up more of my classes. Wait, what is this? Did we just get a fish emote? Holy crap, holy, that there is another raid. This is a busy night. Raiders, welcome in, welcome in. Ragana, thank you so much for raiding into me. You too are playing Final Fantasy 14. Very popular game, as I understand it. Those of you raiding in with Ragana, I am Rekujira, Lava Papoto and Punmeister Extraordinaire. I do variety gaming, I do Gunpla stuff, and tonight I'm just crashing around in Final Fantasy 14. Just kind of having a chill evening of it. Oh god, having things thrown at me, because that's sort of my thing. I'm coming back to the game. Like, I took a break for about 6 or 8 months around patch 7.2 or so, and I'm just now kind of getting back into the swing of things. I'm caught up on all the major content, but as you can see, there's a lot of levels, a lot of jobs I haven't leveled yet, and I'm not the type who feels compelled to max out everything, but like, you know, just finding stuff to do. Let's see. Ragana, if you want to hang out, I'd love to hear how your stream went, what you were working on. But if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. Streaming takes a lot out of you, and thanks again for stopping by. I see a fish. I see a fish. That fish is Giselle, who is in chat. Let's see. You were finally doing the raid tier. Oh man, Arcadian is so good. I loved Arcadian. Yeah, and I feel like this tier for Arcadian was a little bit less of a... Second tier of Arcadian was fun, but really hard. This last set was just fun. This third tier set was fun, and I just, oh my god, the music for the final fight, just no notes, perfection. Let's see. Also, I love when you swear, all you hear is beep. Oh yeah, I specifically rigged up a button so that I can just go. I mean, sometimes I don't actually say the word, I just hit the button. But it's fun. The problem is sometimes I hit the wrong button. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff right next to it, so sometimes I'll
accidentally go like Saw murder voice.
But no, I wanted to have a bleep button, so I've got a bleep button. Credit where credit is due. I think I borrowed that idea from Yomi Quinley. I still need to do the raid tier. I've been PvPing a lot. If you ever want company for doing the raid tier, Giselle, all of Arcadian is great. All of them are great. And it's also a good story. Let's see. What am I missing out on? Oh, wait. Crap. Giselle, what's the command for that emote? The rancor, rage, not rage, fury. Crap. What's the button for that? Because when you do that thing as a Lalafell, it's particularly kind of amazing. It starts with an R, I think. Shoot. Hum, flame dance. General, high five. No. It's not angry. Frighten, thank you. Frighten. Okay, yeah, when you do the frighten emote as a Lalafell, here, let me step out of the way. Get out of Carbuckle's way. Here, wait, let me take the sunglasses off. I had sunglasses on my sunglasses. Here, let's, there we go. Let's try that again. Because in particular, when you do it as a Lalafell, you look like a kid who's hopped up on candy. Glorious. Okay. Okay, now that I'm back in my fancy outfit. Let's see. I need to run the final fight a bunch to get the scroll, but that's a future Ragana problem. Yeah, oh darn. You have to run an amazing fight with an amazing song a bunch to get a thing. Let's see. Chaya says, I need to set that up since I have a Steam Deck now. Steam Deck is really, really good. I'm actually using Touch Portal, which is an Android app. I have a really old, just absolute piece of laptop I got for like $50 from Walmart back in the day, and it works really, really well for this purpose. The software is a little unstable sometimes, but I mean, the price is right. I've debated plopping the money down for a Steam Deck, but Stream Deck, that's different. Yeah, I mean to be talking about the Stream Deck. I've occasionally thought about buying those, especially the new like XL Plus, which has the volume dials, but I don't need it. I don't need it. I can't justify the cost. Let's see. Hey, Giselle, I'm kidnapping you. Sky, I'm kidnapping you. Hey, Giselle, I'm going to ask a silly question. Do you want to do a PvP daily? I mean, you could add the Stream Deck on your throne. I don't have a throne set up, actually. I've thought about it. I know a lot of streamers do it, but I have a stable job, and I'm in a financial position to where I can buy all the random crap I need for stream. So I'd rather folks put their money elsewhere. Otherwise, I would probably do that. Sky, I don't actually have a specific thing I'm working on tonight. So if you guys wanted to run some stuff or just hang out, no, I'm good for whatever. Should I hop on Discord? Or are y'all okay just doing a text chat? Potato throne. Just a giant stack of potatoes. It's like the Iron Throne, only it's potatoes. Hey, remember when Game of Thrones was good? That was a long time ago. Disclaimer, I have not seen, what is it, House of the Dragon or any of the spin-offs? I'm gonna text chat, I'm pretty brain fried. That's fair. I did send you a party invite. The Iron Spud sounds like a wrestling name, which would be appropriate for Arcadian. Oh, okay. Cool. Then why don't we queue up for Sky? I was going to start with a PvP for roulette because somehow I get the feeling Giselle would be interested in doing that, especially since she said yes. Oh, Wondrous Tales. I haven't done Wondrous Tales in a long time. Wowee. Okay. Doing a front line. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done Wondrous Tales. Oh shit, it is not. Apparently they're doing the Nadam fights in PvP, which, you know, I'd be down for a couple of rounds of Nadam. Why not? Why not? I need the XPs. Viping intensifies. I've got a shark. Oh, actually, wait. I did buy some of the new mounts. I haven't done much with Cosmic Exploration because I've been on a break. Oh, it popped. But I did go ahead and buy some of the mounts. Who up polishing they orbs? Giselle, you do you. I'm not that kind of streamer. Fancy. Come on, hit the button. Press the button. Disclaimer: I am not good at PvP. This will not be a an honorable display. Let's see. Let's do. Yeah, I'll go machinist. It's the job I know most. Yeah, Giselle has all the fancy toys. No one is here for honor, we are here for blood. What I mean is that with this display, I will dishonor myself. But that's okay. Blood for the blood god. Let me try that again.
Blood for the blood god.
Dishonor to you, dishonor to your cow. I'm gonna follow Giselle because Giselle knows what she's doing. Oh, bring up the minimap. It would be fun to see a cow in Final Fantasy 14. Now that you mention it, I don't believe there's a cow mount. Oh, shit. Getting way too close to folks. There we go. Now I can see. So make sure I don't get flanked. Oh boy, now we're going up here. Target something. I made it work for it. Imagine a cow as a mount, but a little Highland cow as a minion would be adorable. I do believe there are like... Oh, you know what? I don't think there are cows, but there are buffaloes. There is like a giant buffalo mount. And it is rather cute. Cow mount. A real mover. Well played, sir. Okay, let's go this way. Did not extend too far. I don't know how I didn't die just then. But, you know, whatever, I'll take it. Okay, the thing that gets me the most in PvP is I don't know how to... I clearly do not know how to target very well. Down I go. Okay, got one. Whoop. Okay, red is extending. Oh, get that black page. Get out of here. And I got deleted. That's okay. Chaya, enjoy your lurk. Okay, that's down. Red is pretty far extended in my territory. Oh. Did I just get pushed or rescued? Yeah, either way, I didn't die. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the button. Hooray! Okay, that one's popped. Ooh. I don't know if I want to push much further. We got one random DPS. Point blank. Bye-bye. Yes, waste your time coming after me. I'm a decoy. Okay, looks like we're trying to go for this 5-pointer down there. Okay, we got it. Move that down there. There we go. That's better placement. I'm not moving down there alone. Yep, down I go. Oh, warrior messing up my camp. Got him. Like there's one more. Yep. Okay. Now it just seems like a meat grinder. Ah, maybe that's a better key here. Ah. I didn't even realize I was getting attacked. Too many particle effects at once. I can't keep track of this. Ah, well. That's okay. Oh, I'm not going that way. That is an entire enemy team. Ah. I shudder to think what my death count would be on this. But that's okay. Messing up there. No. Yep. Broke line of sight. Ah. Deleted. I had a really good push there for a little while, but it didn't last. Got him. Haha. Okay, now we're going to that point. And they've got a point on their side to go for. South, southwest? Oh, that's two of them. That's full of dudes. Sure, waste your time. Come after me. Okay, that's getting dicey. Oop. Good lord. Ah. Well, they really wanted me dead. I hope that pulled them away from something they actually wanted. Oh, there's a 5-pointer spawning at the center. These will probably become a meat grinder there. Yep. Ah, that didn't work. Do we have someone who's just idle? I think that guy's been standing there the entire time. Oh, there's that fucker. Ah. This round's taking a while. We're gonna run out the clock. Yep. Drink my water bottle, because there's a thing on it. Cap. Immortal Flames win. Hooray, my suffering has ended. Okay, between my kills and assists, they're more than my deaths. I'm going to call that a victory. A moral victory. Oh, I'm going to lurk. I need to check on my partner, see how he's been feeling since it's been 6 since Monday. I hope they get to feeling better. And somehow my caps lock got turned on. I think I've... Oh, okay, yeah. This guy's going to get a drink of water. I'm going to type it in chat, too. I've probably got about one more attempt at that, and then I might go do something else. But before we do that, and while Sky's AFK, I'm going to go ahead and take my own break for a moment. So yeah, get up, stretch, get some water. Y'all know the drill. I'll be back shortly. Yoink. And I'm back. Okay. Yeah, Giselle, I think one of the things that's I really struggle with PvP is I don't know how to handle targeting. Because, like, You know, I'll often just use my mouse to click on whatever I'm targeting, and in PvE that's totally fine. But in PvP, like, how do I not select my own dudes? I don't know. That's part of the problem. I also think, like, although I sort of know the machinist toolkit for PvP, like, I don't know that that's the right job for me. It's the job I sort of know, but clearly the flow doesn't sit well with me. But you know, that's for me to figure out one of these days. I should show you the targeting stuff that Bato taught me. You know, and to your point, I just need to look up some guides. Yeah, I should probably look into some stuff like that. Would y'all be down for one more round of front lines? And then I think after that I might be PvP'd out. Getting good experience though. Like I think I've already gained like 2 levels on Viper tonight. Okay. Well, I'll go and send out the ready check. Maybe I'll switch over to Red Mage. Or, well, maybe I won't, because I think my Red Mage actually has some invalid keys on there. Stupid question. If we've already done the daily reward, is there any point in queuing up as frontline, or do we just do straight up Nadam? Or does it even matter? I just always do the roulette. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I suppose it doesn't make much difference if it's only one thing on the rotation at a time. Wait, do I have... I don't know if I have the frog suit. Wait, I do have the frog suit. I do have the frog suit. Do I still have the frog? Where is it? I still have the frog! Oh, can't do that here. Can I do glamour plates here? I feel like you should be the frog for your gunbreaker. Oh my god, the sunglasses are clipping through the frog's mouth. Here, wait, I can remove that. Here we go. Also, the best thing about the frog suit. Okay, let's change back to my regular glamour. Not that one. In game, Giselle says, so Reku have been leveling all my alt jobs through PvP. Yeah, you do get a ton of experience doing it that way. Like not even being good at them. Yeah. No, believe me, just because you have a job level doesn't mean you're good at it. I understand this very well. Oh, now we have Giant Frog. Wait, I think, is my Dark Knight Glamour using the bat? Which ones? Oh wait, I don't even have my Glamour. Shoot. There we go. Wait a second. Okay, never mind. Looking at something else. I like how this bat is clearly taller than I am, like significantly so. Wait, actually, wait. Is it taller than me? Yeah, I guess if you put it on the ground straight up, it would be taller. It's longer when it's drawn. Hmm. Have I seen your Gundam cosplay? I may not have. Oh. I see what you did there. That's pretty cool. And the energy shield is a really, really good touch. So Sky, I'm using the Dark Knight weapon. So this is supposed to be a two-hander. Whereas the Gunbreaker weapon is a one-hander. So I don't know. Yeah, a two-handed weapon for a Lalafell is a one-hander for a Rogadin. Oh, I mentioned this earlier, but I updated my Johnny Bravo cosplay now that there's actual, like, basic-ass t-shirts and jeans in this game. One of these days, I'll go through and redo some of my glams. I should come up with a new glam for Evercold. I've been going through all the 11 raids, mostly on my Viper, because I have the sweet 11 drip. Ah. Oh yeah, wasn't that, wait, that's an Onion Knight. That's the Onion Knight. Yeah, Red Onion. Woots. Oh, okay, I guess the Woots is all 11 gear. Fancy. Here, now we're all wearing red. Have I even gone through all the minions I had that I bought? Ah, never mind. Switch back to Viper. Come on, hit the button. Man, I want to go. Got places to go and players who need to shoot me in the face. There we go. Oh, just checking on the cat. All right. Oh, yeah, I am not doing Red Mage. I sort of know. Yeah, I'll try Sage for a few minutes at least. I can't say I know the job, but at least it makes sense for me to sort of stand back and support. I can do support, maybe. Who is someone on our team named Scrub Daddy? Oh. Scrub Daddy is not fooling around. This guy is pretty metal. I'm just gonna follow the giant pink robot. Mini-map? Okay. Yep. Thank you for knocking me off of the thing, because that probably just saved me. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Shit. Yeah, I think we have someone just idling. Well, I'm going to go for this point over here. Nope. Sure, follow me around. Oh, we're different faction. Oopsie. Okay, we're Maelstrom. Oop, that's a miss. Yep. Yep. Too many dudes. Oniagi, good to see you. I am trying to play PvP in Final Fantasy XIV. I am not good at it, but that's okay. Just got off of work. Awesome. Glad to hear it. I've got work as normal tomorrow, and then I'll have some time for the weekend. I'm building the full... Oh, the full mechanics. Yeah, I built one of those. That's a really good kit. I kind of wish we would get a master grade of it, but I mean, for want of that, the full mechanics is good. Okay. I'm gonna go elsewhere. I've been liking it. Yeah, I feel like they haven't done too many in the full mechanics product line, but although the like inner frame doodly whoop isn't anything like a master grade, the surface detailing is very good. It looks great. The shield is massive. Yeah, yeah. I haven't looked at the shield in a little while. I sort of posed it and haven't messed with it since then. But, oh, you know what? Yeah, the shield did have, like, all the breakaway parts and stuff. Okay, got the thing. Yeah, it did have, like, the 12-bit separation thing that was really, really cool. Yeah. Hey. God, that samurai is just wrecking shit. Thinking about displaying it with the bits on the Gundam pose. Yeah, right now mine's posed with the shields. I don't have the bits separated just because I don't have the hardware for that. Yeah, that's exactly it. For something like that, you would need a bunch of bit stands, which I believe exist, but that's just that much more stuff you gotta buy. Which, I mean, you know, Bandai's not going to complain. I need to get some more action bases because I've got a couple of action base 2s. But they're all the black ones. And I've seen someone in Discord posting. I've seen a lot of pictures lately of like using clear stands and whatnot, and they look amazing. And I want to start doing that, but I don't have the hardware. Rexy, good to see you. Yeah, this would in fact be the inspiration for my VTuber that I'm playing right now. Not this outfit necessarily, but the whole. Oh, got one little dude. Go away. Oh, can I heal or am I dead? Get out of the way. There's tanks in FF14. What even goes on in FF14? Well, to be fair, what we're doing right now is PvP, which Final Fantasy XIV PvP is kind of weird. I know a few folks who swear by it, including, you know, Giselle and Sky, whom I'm playing with right now, but I haven't quite wrapped my head around it yet. Got a Viper hanging around. Oh. That's a bunch of enemies. I'm not walking over there. I will say, since playing, switching to a support class, I am finding that I'm not just running out into the field like a dingus anymore. I feel like I'm dying a whole lot less, but I don't know if I'm actually contributing. They're running. Oh, shit. They got 2 Dark Knights. I'm hosed. Oh well, that's okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm dying a lot less. We'll see if I'm doing numbers that are worth anything. Probably not. But I'm not dead. Yeah, earlier in stream I was doing a whole bunch of roulettes to level Viper. Just whittling away at stuff. I've already done most of the air quote major story content. So like the Arcadian raids, obviously MSQ, the 24 person raids. But just whittling away some other stuff. Okay, I don't have any teammates up there or over there. Where are my teammates? Okay, no, they're over this way. Okay, I think they're down. Can we claim the thingy? I think we're claiming the thingy. Okay, we claimed the thingy. Pretty close game, actually. Okay. And they're down. Oop. Sorry, I'm back. I had to put my phone on the charger. Oh, no worries. Ah, I'm about to get stomped. Running, running, running. Okay. They finally gave up pursuit. Here, because that's where my team is. Oh, I am way too overextended, and I died. I will say I'd be happy with a full mechanics Calibarn. That would be a good match. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Calibarn high grade. That thing would look great. I mean, it looks great as a high grade. It would look amazing as a full mechanics. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done more like slightly larger format kits. I mean, clearly leaning into real grades and whatnot is more profitable for them. But yeah, some larger kits from Witcher Mercury would be nice. And it's surprising because like it's not like Witcher Mercury was a dud. It was very successful. Oh, cat on my desk. Kitty, I can't see my hot bars. Up, and she's standing on my keyboard. I cannot control right now. Okay, that's definitely at least one in the charity jar. Oh no. Oh no, my UI is gone. Okay, there we go. But yeah, my cat sat on my keyboard, was mashing the movement buttons, sat down on the button that hides your UI. So I am not in control right now. Ah. Kitty, I love you. Let me get your tower. Here, 1 second. There we go. Okay, now I'm back. Oy. Cat said no more game, me time. You know, after this match, I will... This is about the last PvP match I'm good for right now. So I think after this, I will, in fact, probably get her something to eat. If she's willing to. She's kind of a picky eater. Got one. How is he not dead? Oh, right. Dark Knight. Okay. This is a really close match. Okay. Yep. Taking a lot of damage. Ah, I died. Oh shit, did I get Battle High? How the fuck did I get Battle High? How did that happen? That can't be right. Battle High means you're good at the game. I am not. No, seriously, how did that happen? That was all me, baby. Well, thank you for the Battle High. I can acknowledge when something is wrong here. Ow. Hello. Thank you for the customary greeting. Ah. Heal up. Yeah, I died. Damage dealt and potency of... Huh. I wonder how long Battle High lasts. Does it last till the end of the match? One thing that makes me crazy is you use movement skills on your ramps, you fall through. Oh. I never noticed that. Oh. Did we get the point? Oh, we got the point. Score. Hey, we won! That doesn't happen very often. Okay, let's see. HP restored. I mean, I gave a lot of assists. I didn't die much. Do that much damage. I took a lot of damage. Second on assist. I mean, chip damage counts for something. Hey, I got a comm. I am liking the flow of being a healer on PvP way better than trying to be a DPS. I am by no means good at it. So maybe I need to look at Sage Guide. I may do that. I was gonna do a thing and then I forgot. Yeah, I prefer support a lot. I think the problem with me is whenever I'm playing DPS, I feel the need to like Leroy Jenkins, which is a problem. But at least with a healer, it's like, okay, throw a dot on him, then back off. And for the ever love of God, travel in groups. Unless you're a tank. Which, do I know any tank roles? I don't think I've ever tried tanking on PvP. You can Leroy Jenkins on tanks. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I did notice in that match, it was pointed out that one team had a lot of Dark Knights who were just going around wrecking shit. And I do know that, like, if you try to solo engage a tank, don't. You will just waste your time. That much I do know. Okay, how are we on Viper? Okay, how much experience did we get for that? We got 1 million. That's not very much, honestly. But that's after doing the daily. Like, the daily bonus is what really gives you a lot. Oh, wait. Right, I gotta check on the cat. Where's the cat? The cat is staring at me. I think I'm gonna actually take a little bit of a pause. I'm not ending stream. I might want to do one more thing in a bit. But actually, wait a second. Sky, Giselle, did you two say you were running something? I forgot what it was. Uggy stare. Vesper has some really cute emotes. Yeah, were y'all working on something? Because I have an idea. It's not something to do outside of Final Fantasy. I was gonna suggest maybe firing up Game Goal for a couple of minutes, just for a little bit of a break before maybe running 1 or 2 more roulettes. Oh, I have a Wondrous Tales, but I can solo everything in it. I haven't done Wondrous Tales in like 2 years. Do I still even have a book in my inventory? I do have a book in my inventory. Let's see. Giselle says the Wombo combo is Dark Knight's Dive In, Circle of Salt, Dragoons Hop in the Air, Summoner's Limit Break, etc., and the whole team focuses on that point. That's a whole lot of bullshit going down in one place. I can see how that'd be very effective. You'll need to get a new book. It's probably expired. Chloe's going to be yucked up by the gross old moldy book. Yeah, this thing is ancient. Time expired. Yeah, just out of curiosity, let me zip over there real quick. Idleshire. Idleshire. I don't know. I just need to do a 90 dungeon and a 100 dungeon, and I'm good for this week. Kind of wish they put a timestamp on the book that you have. I'm curious just how old this thing is. And over the journal. Yep, it is old Dusty Smelly. Okay, what do we got? 49 dungeons, 50, 60. Leveling dungeons, 80 to 100. 100 dungeon. Okay. Oh, M4 is on the Wondrous Tales. There's some stuff I can do here. Singer's Aria. Oh, PvP frontline. Oops. I'll fill that one out later. I don't think I can do another frontline right now. Okay, so there's some stuff I can do here. Let's see. We could go back to Nadam. You know what? One more. I'll do one more. Because I've got a frontline point, I'll do one more. And also because I'm starting to vaguely feel like I know what I'm doing on Sage. But only vaguely. Let's see. No life, Nadam. I'm no life, period. Have we met? All right. Let me do a ready check. All right. One more. Why not? Why not? Why not? Monkey. Oh hey, it's Winston Overwatch. Monkey. John Overwatch here? When did the whole, like, John name of property become a thing? Like, I know, we all know Tim Apple, but I feel like John name of property predated that. Speaking of predate, I have a Predator. You know, I just realized something. The actual normal version of this mount drops from, like, I think it drops from the Alamigo dungeon. No, or is it Kugane? I forgot. I have never been able to actually get it, so this is the first time I've gotten a Final Fantasy VI Predator Magitech. Vintage wind chimes for like 3 million gil. That's a lot of pretend money. Well, go ahead and put that up. It's a limited market. Oh yeah, the pink robo spider. I think I might have one of those. I like how the Magitech mounts do not scale. Ah, here we go. Ooh. Excuse me. I'm so mad I bought like 20 of them thinking I'd be able to sell them. Then they were untradeable for 4 years. As in like literally untradeable, or there was no market for them. Robot. Okay, that's just obnoxious. I'll put it on my hotbar. Switch to Sage. Literally untradeable, unsellable. I wonder why they made them available again. They were first out in like 2014. Yeah, no, when you said vintage, I understood what you meant. So anyway, like 2 weeks after I used a bunch in my house, they made... Oh, dang it. Oh, right. Follow the responsible adult. I'm glad we were able to sell one of them for like 3 million gil. That's a ton. Hello. Ah, shit. Wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Okay, I'm gonna go back over the other way. Damn it. I keep hitting the shortcut I used to have for stone skin back when stone skin was a thing. Let's get out of there. Okay, team is leaving. That means it's time for me to leave too. I'm not going to use the giant pink mount. That just makes me that much more visible of a target. Ow. I'm getting pinched. Button. Hit the button. Got it. Damn it, I did it again. Getting targeted. Oh. Oh, that's a lure attack. I've never seen that before. Okay, that monk is down. I got limit break up. I don't have my mini-map up. There we go. I'm down. Okay. Okay, Samurai's down. Oh, no he's not. Oh, I killed him. Nope, I died. Okay, pretty close match so far. That's good. It's going center again. Yep. Okay, one down. I'm not seeing many. Wait, I got teammates up here. I think that Dragoon is down. Oop, running time. Thank you. Ooh. I'm not saying much. There's just a lot to focus on right now. Okay. Up. Nope, let me heal. Fuck. I died. Oh, I didn't think Battle High triggered till you filled up the bar. It's as the bar increases. Oh, hey, I've at least got Battle High 1. That's more than 0. Down. Oh. Yes, be distracted. I am very distracting. Aha! Successfully distracted. Well, I'm not going that way. Down. Way. Things are pulling ahead, but it's still... I mean, this is not a runaway match. Good, those are not fun. Okay. I think I might have actually gotten a real kill there. Oosh. Oh, I got deleted. Oh, and that took my limit break too. Damn. I suppose that makes sense. Hmm. Okay, we got the thingy. Just got a message to head eastward. I guess we're taking the east point right over here. Oh, there's 2 points. Oh, there are 2 points side by side. That's why we wanted it. Yeah, we got this. There's no one nearby. Summoner's on me. And the whole team is on me. Which meant they're not on anyone else. Oh. Pretty close match. How is he not taking any damage? I guess he's got hallowed ground. Oop. Targeted. Pushing him away. What are we working towards right now? Oh, we got 2 points. That's a lot of idle time. I'm not going to wait for that thing to pop. Okay, Reaper down. Oh, shit. Speaking of Numa, I had Numa all this time. Shit. Again, how do I have Battle High 4? Oh. Hey. We won! Yeah, I feel okay with having this many assists. Just glad I just didn't die a whole bunch. All right, sip of water. Okay, I think that's about all the PvP I can handle tonight. starting to make a little bit more sense. I'm gonna look up some Sage guides and see see what I can figure out. Definitely liking doing support more than DPS. Okay, before I wrap up stream, I actually want to take a couple minutes and maybe swap over to Game Dole. Maybe just sort of a nice little cooldown activity. So let me go and get some of the stuff queued up for that on my side. Giselle Sky, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the company during PvP. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna hop off the game and switch over to Game Dole. No, glad we could hang out. And again, like I mentioned before, if y'all want to run Arcadian at some point, let me know. Arcadian is great. Okay, I gotta reconfig a bit. Exit out of the video. Oh, actually, expand the party. Exit out of that. Oh, I thought I hit exit, not just log out. Whoops. Yeah, let's pull up Head Automatica. Why not? Oh, it would help if I actually turn on my music player. Where is it? Okay, let me just make one other adjustment real quick. This is why I normally don't do these things live, but I don't want to take a break. Okay. Yoink. All right, so let's go ahead and do the daily game dole. Start off with oh, it's reset. The daily reset happens in like a minute. We'll go ahead and just start it anyway. Okay, a lot of blue, kind of a rock motif. I don't quite know what this is. Wait a minute. That's like a colored gem of some kind. I feel like I almost recognize this, but I can't quite place it. Anyone in chat, if you have any ideas, go for it. I don't think this is right. I don't think it's Monument Valley. It's not. Okay, that looks like a knee. Not Deep Rock Galactic? I don't know. I think it's the wrong color palette for Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, I don't know why I said Monument Valley. I knew that was wrong. Could it be a Borderlands? Nope. Wait a minute. Ah, I know what this is. I recognize those arms. Boom. Invincible Versus. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it was superhero. I know those arms. I've only seen the first season of Invincible. Is it good after that? I really like season 1. It's kind of one of those. It's one of those where like there are a bunch of seasons out of it now, but there's so much wait time between seasons. I don't know. It's the kind of thing I might pick up once it's DUN done. All right, moving along. Artwork. Okay, I'm picturing sort of like an old movie poster vibe. Something kind of rough. These shoes look kind of old, so maybe sort of a retro aesthetic. I don't think it's Deathloop. No. Okay, something form. Disco Elysium, maybe? Huh. I recognize it from the really lame shoes. Man, Disco Elysium is really good. I should play it again because I only ever did it the once, and somehow I ended up missing like a side quest that like explained the whole story. Oops. All right, moving on. Character. We have feet. Um, I don't think this is right. I've never played this game, but I want to say something from like A Brother's Tale, but I don't know the names of the characters from that game. Um, Definitely getting sort of like a peasant medieval vibe. And judging by how the pants and feet don't, yeah, I don't think this is Cloud Strife. Unless maybe it's Cloud Strife as a child? I don't have any better ideas. I'm going to enter that in. Nope. Okay. Um, some kind of book. I mean, some kind of book. Something about a book. Maybe a game about something involving journaling? I don't think it's Brother's Tale because there's only one of them. Um, hmm. Uh, I got nothing. I have no idea what this is. Could it be a character from Civilization? But I wouldn't know which one. I don't even know where to begin on this. Search by game enabled in 2 attempts. Okay, well, at least that'll help it make it a little bit easier. I'm trying to think what I would even just throw just a wild guess here. Is this Black Mark something? If not for that big sword, I would say maybe the guy from Kingdom Hearts, but he uses the Keyblade. Yeah, I was just noticing this. I can't tell if this is supposed to be a sword or just a graphic element. You know, since you said sword, okay, I was going to type in Rickert from Berserk, but nah. Not that Rickert would have the Dragon Slayer, but maybe Guts is just doing a murder. I guess this means Rickert was never featured in a game. I got no idea. But it's this book. I feel like I'm gonna. I mean, this is a pretty big clue if you know what it is. Something with a book. Uh, I'm gonna have to skip. I really don't even know where to begin. Hmm. Yeah, skip. Oh, okay. So he is holding a sword. This is some kind of fire emblem. Um, I don't think it's right. Oh, fuck. I know this anime. It's Black Clover. Okay, there we go. I have never watched an episode of Black Clover. But technically, I recognize the anime, not the game. Oh, because the daily reset, we can do cover art and artwork again. I'll do those. Okay, today's cover art. I don't think this is. I don't think it's Human Revolution, maybe? Nope. Okay, we got like a military shooter down here. It count, or maybe not military. Is it Counter Strike? Nope. It's not Call of Duty. That's not the aesthetic. Fear? Got it. Fear. Yep. I played a little bit of the original Fear. It's one of those I've been always meaning to dust off and try again. I kind of bounced off of it when I played it before, but this was years and years. I mean, this game came out in 2005, so it would have been 2005 or 2006 when I bounced off of it. I give this game shit because it tries to alternate between like first person shooter and horror game, but it's plainly obvious when you're in one mode or the other. You're either supposed to be doing action shooty bullshit or be scared, be afraid.
We're doing scary shit. Won't you be scared? This is scared. Why aren't you scared? This is really, really scary.
And that just did absolutely nothing for me. Moving on. Okay, we have artwork. Um okay, this is a damaged bridge. Is this Last of Us? Wrong saga. Okay. Possibly Near Automata? Got it. Yep. The Ruined City in Near Automata. I think Near Automata is the way you're supposed to pronounce it, but I probably emphasized the last T a bit too much. Automata. Automata. Automatopoeia. I don't know. All right, keywords. Emotional, radiation, futuristic, atmospheric. Um, Fallout? If it's emotional, maybe they're going for 4? Nope, not that. Story rich, mobile base, space building, human cloning. Um, Human cloning. Warframe? Nope. Hostile planet, lethal sunrise, crew management, daily schedules. Hostile planet. Human cloning. Sorry, one moment. Uh, okay, I just got some suggestion from Creature. Is this Lethal Company? Okay, not quite. Mining outposts, moral decisions, science fiction, quantum computer. Um, Emotional radiation, human cloning, hostile planet. Metal Gear Solid 5? The hostile planet is throwing me off. Maybe that's not it. Nope. Wheel-shaped base, resource management, gravitational anomalies, relationship management. Oh. Sorry, one moment. Okay, next suggestion from Creature is Love in Deep Space. Okay, that's not it. Okay, last guess. We have Tree of Life, Molly the Sheep, Giant Wheelbase, Life Path Choices, No Traditional Enemies. I have no idea what this is, and I don't recognize the thumbnail of the cover. Um, Emotional radiation, futuristic atmosphere. So it's clearly a sci-fi game. Sky, if you have an idea, go for it. I don't remember the name. Oh. What is Molly the Sheep? Giant Wheelbase. Life Path Choices. Tree of Life. That's better than any idea I've got. It was, in fact, the Altars. Thank you, Sky. I've never actually played the Altars, so I don't know that much about it. Hey, you got it. Thank you, Sky. All right, last one, the wild guess. Okay. All right. I'm just going to guess Super Mario Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy. Okay, we have hits for possibly single player or co-op. Adventure platformer. Adventure platformer. Did not come out on Wii, Wii U, or any. It's not on Nintendo hardware, and it's newer than 2007. I also never played the altars, but the life choices made me remember from a trailer. I think I've heard that the altars there's something objectionable about it. Like I think maybe they use Gen AI or something. I don't know. Okay. Single player co-op, platform adventure. It could be any of these. But it's newer than 2007. I'm gonna guess, but it didn't come out on Nintendo. I'm gonna guess Braid. Okay, it's definitely a single player game. The commonality is it's a platformer, fantasy or more. 2009 to 2013. So it's a platformer. Um, Little Nightmares. That was a PlayStation series. Oh, that game is much newer than I thought. Oopsie. Okay, so we definitely want a fantasy game. Could be more than that. Wait, it is not action and it's not sci-fi. It could be a thriller. Could be thriller, platform, and puzzle. Definitely some kind of platformer. Wait a second. And it didn't come out on Nintendo. Fantasy platformer. Moss? No, wait. It's too new for that. Um, Side view and more possible. Let's see. Oop, definitely fantasy, definitely single player. Um, Dungeon Defenders. Okay, that didn't help. Um, yeah, Dungeon Defenders does not count as a platformer. A fantasy platformer from 2012 to 2013. Terraria. Um, okay, it wasn't Terraria, but that did count as platformer, so that's a good guess. Side view and more possible. Hmm. I feel like if we can lock in one or two more clues, we can get something here. Yeah, I put in Terraria, but I was wondering, like, that has to have come out on Nintendo Switch at some point. And I think we're looking for something that explicitly did not come out on Nintendo hardware. Celeste? Okay, definitely 2013, which doesn't help me. um, I got to ask for a clue. Yeah, let's burn a life, get a clue. Okay, indie, point and click. Oh, it's not a platformer. It's an adventure. It's an adventure, point and click, indie. Then why did platform come up so much? Fantasy point and click adventure from 2013. There aren't that many point and click games. What? That almost had to be like a Telltale game. Single player. Um, I'm shooting it in the dark here. Kentucky Route Zero. Is that point and click? It was Kentucky Route Zero. I have never played this game, but hooray, we got one. Huh. And here I thought that would have come out on Nintendo hardware by now. I feel like that's one of those that's been ported everywhere. Okay, well, we just did ourselves a game doll. Hooray. Sky, thank you for the assist. That was fun. I'm going to start doing this more often. I really like doing the game doll. All right. I think that's where we're going to wrap up for tonight. Before we do that, let's pause the music. I was hoping for Florida to fade out, then a hard stop, but okay, whatever. Before we leave, I do want to remind folks that a week from Saturday, August 8th, 2 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, I'm going to be having my 3-year streaming anniversary and charity drive. We're going to be raising money for Rainbow Railroad, which is a nonprofit organization that helps LGBTQ plus people escape violent situations, dangerous households, political persecution, and try to find a place to move where he can live happily and freely. They're a good organization doing good work, and I want to support them. I will be matching all community donations during this time. So if you want to make me pay for my wonderful sense of humor, now's your opportunity. Almost like we've done this before. Yes, and my next stream will be on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. I'm going to be picking up on doing more Gunpla stuff, or... Okay, technically it's not Gunpla. We're working on the Bravern Motoroid kit. Rather, the Motoroid Bravern kit, which actually, Gunpla means it's a Gundam model kit series. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even want to carry this bit anymore. We're doing plastic model shit. Show up and have fun. Okay, let's find someone to raid out to. Lots of folks on right now. I am not hurting for choice. Let's see. Lamo. Yeah, I know. That's the term. Oh, Miss Lala is playing Final Fantasy 14. Why don't we raid into her? I think she just started playing the game recently, like brand spanking new player. So, let's go ahead and raid. Okay, there you go. There are your raid messages. If you are subscribed to my channel, then you can use the fancy emotes. 5 of you just got more of them thanks to Skylarka. Gunpla just sounds more satisfying to say. I'll be honest, I don't like the term Gunpla. I don't like saying it. I also don't like using the term cosplay. That's what the vernacular is. That's what the nerds say, but I've never liked using those words in an English language context. I don't know why. It's always bothered me. But, you know, that's my cross to bear for absolutely no gain whatsoever. Yeah, that's what we're going to wrap for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had fun, and I will see you all next time. Luke.